Hi guys, so we're going to be looking at task 21S. So the question says, edit the webpage 4.htm so that each new section contains an anchor. Use these anchors to create hyperlinks from the appropriate text in the paragraph. Make the word top in the last line a hyperlink to the top of the page. So you might take some time and think about this question. Okay, so I've thought about it a little bit. So let's get it cracking. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do is to locate the file from that 21 chapter 21 folder. So I'm going to get it from here. So I'm going to copy this, go to my tax 21s folder from task folder. So I'm going to paste it right here. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is simply to change the name of this file to task 21 S. Right? Yes. Okay. So I want to examine the web page. Okay. So first of all, I'm supposed to link up this chapter 21. I'm supposed to link it up down here, such a way that when I click top here, it's going to take me to the top of the page. So let me try that first of all and see how we can get that done. All right, so I'll go here. Let me edit my page, my web page with Notepad++. So I'll go down to where it is. So now I'm going to use a div tag to have my placeholder. Okay, here. Okay, so I'm going to have div tag. I'm going to use div tag. So I'm going to close that div. Okay, and then within the starting tag of the div tag, I'm going to have ID. Okay, so which will reference. It will be a reference point. All right. So I'm going to have ID. I'm going to call it top. All right. So that's it. So I'll go down to where the word top is, right? And then I'm going to have div again. Sorry, I'm not going to have div right there. I'm going to have the a tag. I'm going to use the a tag. Sorry, I'm going to use the a tag right there, which stands for anchor, which will anchor and then reference the div. So I'm going to use the a tag, and of course I'm going to close the a tag here, right? So within the starting tag of the a tag, I'm going to use the h reference, which is the hyperlink reference. So I'm going to reference the top, the div, the ID. That ID there, yeah, ID. Yeah, I'm going to reference that ID. href, open this, and then have hash, then have it top. So it has to match the same name with what you have up there, right? Good. So let me just save this and then reload the page and see the changes that will happen, that will take place. Now, if you go down here, you find out that this is already a link. So it's going to link. So the href, the anchor tag, and then the div tag, and then giving it an ID, will be able to create a hyperlink that will take you to the top. So once you go down to the page and then click top, it will take you back to the top of the page. So which is what I needed. So now you see how it works. So for each section, which is the 2A, 2B, 2C, and then even this create and use style sheets. So we're going to be creating placeholders, okay, using the div and the what's it called, the div and the ID, okay. Now, which is identifier though, stands for identifier. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to go to each of the sections by anyone I can see. So I'm going to create something like this. In fact, let me just copy this. Let me copy this guy, then paste it here, and then change this ID to, let's say, 2A. Suppose let me just use my web page to see what I can give it now. So understanding HTML, what HTML is 2A. So I can give it like, a generic name, something that will make me to remember. All right, so I'll give it like 2A. No, 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 no. What am I doing? Let me see again, please. Advice for practical web page creation. Do I have to do that? No. I have to just let me just give the understanding what. Okay, so let me just leave out that one. Let me leave out that one. So let me just cut out this guy. I don't need to reference this. Basically, if it doesn't have any, so let me just reference from here to A. Yeah, that's it. That's more like it. So I'm going to give it to A. I can actually reference this particular line, but it's not really needed, okay, because there's nothing I can use to call it, according to the question. So I'm going to have 21A here, just as the anchor. I mean, yeah, the ID name. All right. So the next one, if I can see all of them, I'm going to have all of them in there. So I'm going to have this right there. I'll call it 21B. The same thing here. I'll call it 21C. What else? What else? PH2 again. Create style sheet. CD. Okay, so I can call it this one D. CD. Okay, and then have E. We're gonna have E, and then locate the last one. What is the last? The last one. We're gonna have it as F. Okay. So I'm going to systematically start referencing them. Okay. So let me first of all save my changes. Is there anything I'm expecting? Nothing yet. I'm not expecting anything yet. So I'll start. So from this paragraph here, I will read and then reference each of the sections. Okay. Now I can reference this now. So what is HTML? So I can make it in such a way that it's going to reference this guy here, right? So I'll go back to my code. This is a little bit confusing, but we're going to get that. So when we read from here now, this paragraph, this H3, right? So I'm going to read through and then get to, first you need to know what HTML is. So I'm going to reference the tag, and the tag will be ID 2A, right? 2A. So I'm going to reference 2A from there. So I'm going to put my anchor tag right there. Okay, a tag, and then end the anchor tag here. Okay, because this is what I want. Okay, what is okay? Let me just do it from here. Okay, so let me just end it here. So within this, sorry. Let me remove this. I think I'm the one that put this. Okay, so within inside the find tag, I'm going to have the href hyperlink reference equals. So I'm going to have this. Oh, sorry. What the heck? All these things can happen. Okay, so I'm going to have 2A. So first of all, to be able to reference it, I need to put the hash sign there, and then save it. Let me just be sure that it works, and then before I start doing others. So so yeah, it works here. So I can click and then it references this. Okay, so that's it. That's that for that. So I'm going to start taking them one by one. So when I see what you see is what you get. So I'm going to reference this guy. All right. So let me just look for it in there. So I move ahead. What you see is what you get. So let me copy that code to make life easy for myself. Let me copy this. Okay. So I already know it's 2B. All right. What you see is what you get. What are you? Where are you? Okay, that's it right there. So I'm going to just paste this here and then close the tag here. Close the tag here. All right, and then change this to 2B. Okay, so let me check again. I refresh, I save and refresh, and then that references this. All right. Now the next one will be use the correct terms. So let me see what's the related phrase for that. Make sure that you the use the correct terms. Okay, use the right terms this time. So probably this is what I need to reference. So it's A B C. I'm going to reference C. Am I correct? Wrong with W. No. C. Use it. Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm correct. So C. Use the right terms. So I'm going to put tag here, and then save the changes and try and see whether it works for me. Refresh. Okay, that's it right here. So it's gonna what is this referencing it? Boom boom. No, it's not. Something is wrong. Let me see what I did wrong there. I see, and then close this guy. Okay. Hmm. Let's see what's wrong with it. Yeah. I think everything's okay. Everything's fine. So okay, so let me do the last one. Let me do the last one. Let me just have something that suggests let's say other useful links. F 21F. This one is 21C. 21C is use the right terms, yeah. B this one. Oh, I see what's going on. I see what is going on. Oh my gosh. No. I made a mistake. So sorry guys. So sorry guys. I see what's going on. It's supposed to be 21 and I'm writing 2. Jesus Christ. Ugh. 21. No wonder. So that's it. So I can go back right now and then try again and then refresh that. That should be. What the heck? This last one. Oh my god. So that's references it properly. Oh, I see. So sorry, guys. Super sorry. All right. So that's about it. That's just it. Hmm? So, sometimes you get this kind of mistakes. And then when you realize it, you just have to find a way to correct yourself. And then that's what I just did. Okay. Good stuff. Now, let's continue. So this is 21C. So the next one after the C, we have 21D, which is create and use style sheet. So I'm going to look for something that suggests that in the paragraph. So let me just still copy this guy. So this is one of the disadvantages of copying codes, but that's fine. You have to be smart enough to know when there's a mistake. Okay. So learn how to create a tag. Okay, good. Learn create and attach. So I'm going to use this guy. 21 CD. I think 21D this time, and then having this. So I'm always looking for ways to like be fast with what I'm doing, just to make this video short. Okay. So I'll save again. So it's always good when you're working, you keep trying just to be sure that you just imagine doing everything now and then you see this kind of error. So it might take you a longer time to figure it out. So let me click this. So it references me to this, so which is appropriate. Okay. So start with the table. So the next one is 21 E. Start with the tables. So let me see what some which line suggests that. Make sure you can work with tables. I think this one suggests that. So let me see. Can work with tables. Let me just put it right there. B C D. I think that's E, right? Start with the table. So yeah. So that's it right there. So I have E. Okay, and then close the tag. Okay, so let me just should I, okay, no, let me just start from here. Close that A. Good stuff. So I'll save that again and then try refresh this. go back and see. You can work with tables. Let me see. Yeah, start with the tables. All right. Now 21F. Okay, so I'll go back right there. 21F says what? What does it say? Other useful links. Okay, so let me just go down. Let's see what it is. So methods of fundamental layout, including use of it, but these are currently beyond blah 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 blah. And then where's other useful links? Where are you? Look, okay. Look for other resources. So let me just have something like this. So I know it's F. Reference F. Okay, so I'll close the A tag, the anchor tag here. So I'll have it A, then close that. And then save my changes, test again. Reload, other resources, boom, other useful links. Okay, then I'll go back to the top. All right, so I think we're getting there. So this is what it is for this particular. So this is how you can link up you know, text to a particular, you know, part of the, how you can hyperlink here, how you can create hyperlink to reference a particular section using the div tag ID and then the anchor as well as href. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is to reference the website. So let's look at the question first of all. So the question says, make the words CIE website a hyperlink to the website www.cie.org.uk and then the word W3C website. Okay, a link to this. Okay, so let's try that. So we're still going to use the anchor. Okay, we're still going to use the anchor. All right, so let's go back to our code. So let's locate the phrase. Okay, where are you? Let me see. Okay, so this is okay. We have CIE website according to the question, and we'll CIE website and then W. Okay, so W3C website. Okay, so we're going to create an anchor now. All right. So how do we do that? So let's have the so in this kind of situation now, we're going to use the a tag. Okay, this time around we're not going to reference any part of the web page. We're just going to have the name of the website here. So I'm going to have a tag. In fact, let me just close the a tag right here because I like to close it immediately. Okay, and then close this guy also, and then within the a tag I'm going to have the href. This time around we are referencing an external website, right, that exists on the internet. Okay, so I'm going to have show the website again. What's the website? www.cie.org. Okay, now so I'm going to reference CIE directly. So this time around, you don't need any D. You don't need any placeholder. All right. So I'm going to have this as HTTP. So you must have to put this HTTP. Okay. Yeah. Colon / www.cie.org.uk. All right. This is all you need. Okay. So first of all let's save the changes and then see whether it's going to work for us. So I'm going to refresh my page and then see that this is already a hyperlink. The CIE website here is already a hyperlink. So let me just click. Let me see whether it's going to take us to CIE. Will it work? Go. Okay, I think it's working. So for an existing website, already hosted website, you don't need any placeholder like the div, you know, all those kind of stuff. Okay, So in a short while, I will show you how you can reference a page in a local machine. All right. So this works for us. All right. Okay. So now let's go back. Now let's go back and then try the next one, W3C. Okay. Let's add that too. So where's W3C? Let's do that. W3C. So I'm going to have my anchor here, a tag, and then end the a tag here. Okay. A tag here. And then have the website to href equals in quotation mark. We're going to have www. Sorry, I need to have the http first. http www.w3school. Sorry, w3c. I'm so used to w3school.org. All right. So that's it. And then I'll save my changes and then reload again and then see whether it has taken shape. It has. Okay, good stuff. So it has taken shape. So let me click and see whether it's going to take me there. Really? Okay, so that's it. So I think it works. All right. So let's go back again. Let's go back and. All right. So that's it. So that's how you can. That's how you can actually link to an external source or external website. So you can also link within the web page using the anchor. All right. So yeah. So that's about it for this. So we're going to look at also how you can link to another website in the same local machine. So to do that, I'm going to simply, let me just go, okay, sorry, let me just go down to my, so this is tax 21S. So let me copy one of the tasks. Let's say tax 21R, all right? Let me just, let's say activity 21R. Let me just, where's activity? Let me just take this guy here. Okay, so I'll just copy this guy and paste it right into my tax 21S folder. Okay, good. So I want to reference this. So what I'm going to do is I'll go to the code. Let me see which one should I reference. Which one should I use? Let me use let me use one of anything. You know, just maybe ICT. Let me just use this. Should I? Let me use something I can just locate immediately. So let me just say back. Back here. So let me just use back, you know, as my reference point, just to reference to the what's it called, to another web page. So I'm going to just say A, okay, and then of course close A here. But let me just close it here because I just need the word back. Just A, close it here, and then of course reference the page. href equals then quotation mark. So name of the page has to be here. So I just want to make sure that I copy exactly the spelling. All right. Let me copy everything here. Okay. And then go back and then paste it here. All right. So this is what I need. So let me just save my changes. And then go back and then see on my web page what happens. So I go down, so back here. So when I click on back, it takes me to this web page, which is activity 21H. All right. So that's how you can reference a local web page, okay, or web file, whatever. All right. So that's how it is. So I think that's about it. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.